Yo everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a review with lip swatches of some of the latest Jeffree Star Cosmetics Velour liquid lipsticks. I have to say that these have fast become my favourite brand of liquid lipsticks. I know sometimes it can be very difficult to choose, but I did realise that Jeffree Star's lipsticks, are all the ones that I've got, and I've got quite a few, I don't hate any of them. I actually like every single one. Whereas with other brands, I like some, I hate some, I like some, I hate some. Jeffree's, for me, have always been completely consistent. Now, I'm not going to go into too much detail about the quality of the lipsticks, because one thing that I do like is that he has been consistent in terms of the formula for all the liquid lipsticks that I own by him. I will link the other videos that I've done of all the other ones that I own below, ranging from his first 3 that he ever launched to Dominatrix, Celebrity Skin, and the rest. I bought some of mine in the UK from Cocktail Cosmetics, and they have a shop somewhere near Birmingham in the Midlands, and they often restock, but they are the official stockist of Jeffree Star Cosmetics in the UK. Beautylish in the US also sell them. I think Morphe brushes also sell them, and you can also get them direct from Jeffree Star's website as well. They do sell out quite often, but then he restocks quite a lot as well. So in terms of the consistency, just to quickly remind you guys in case you don't know, or this is the first time you're ever watching one of my videos, his liquid lipsticks are not thick, but they're not runny. They're kind of smack bang in the middle. They don't dry straight away, so you are able to manipulate them, smush your lips together to move it around a little bit. And they don't flake on me. I only really need to use one layer to get complete opaque coverage. And actually no, I only use one layer, which is great. But if you do want to apply another layer on top, you don't get that uncomfortable kind of I can't move my lips sort of feeling that you can get with other brands, for example like Colourpop Cosmetics. And I really like the fact that it lasts all day. It lasts about 8 hours on me, and that is including eating, drinking, talking, kissing, whatever you're doing with your mouth, that sort of thing. And after about 8 hours, I get a little bit of feathering around the edges, and then I can go back in and top it up, and it still looks completely fresh. I don't get that flaky, cracked, sort of mangled look like you got, like, I don't know, tissue stuck to your lips, that sort of thing. So I really do like the quality of his liquid lipsticks. They are great. They retail in at £14. I can't remember what that is in dollars. $18? I don't know, I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm actually wearing one of them today. This is Rose Matter. This is one of his latest releases. Again, I got it from Cocktail Cosmetics in the UK very, very recently. But overall, I really love Jeffree Star's Velour liquid lipsticks. I know not everybody may not agree with me, but this is my opinion. And this is down to my experience of using them, to the point where Doll Parts, which is one of his pink liquid lipsticks, I've actually bought 2. Because my first one, which I bought around the Christmas time in the holiday packaging, has almost run out, and I had to go and get another one. That is probably one of my favourite pink liquid lipsticks. I absolutely love it. And it is not often that I will go in and buy something, especially a lipstick, because there are always new lipsticks coming out. I don't often go out and buy the exact same shade again unless I really, really love it. So I'm really, really happy with all his liquid lipsticks. So I'm going to shut up now, and I am going to wipe Rose Matter off, and I will probably put it on again just so that you guys can see yourself how it looks like when I apply it. This whole makeup look is actually majority Jeffree Star. I'm wearing his Beauty Killer eyeshadow palette on my lid. I've done a tutorial with this makeup look, which I will upload as well. I'm wearing one of his Skin Frosts in King Tut, which I love. I've done a review on the eyeshadow palette as well as the Skin Frost, which I will again link below depending on which one I choose to load up first. I never upload things the same time I film them. I kind of do one that I filmed here and there. Anyway, so the best way to remove liquid lipsticks is with something oil-based in terms of a makeup remover. I generally tend to use Vaseline, or I will do now. Just use Vaseline, something oil-based, to remove it. They are a little bit tacky, but not so much it can get annoying, especially if you do smack your lips together with some liquid lipsticks. It can leave a lip line on your top or bottom lip depending on which one of your lips is bigger than the other one. I don't find that with this. I find that I can smile really easily. They do not constrict my lips, and generally I'm really, really happy with them. So I'm going to take this one off now, and then I'm going to start the swatches. Ugh, it feels so plain. So the first one I'm going to show you is the shade called Mannequin. I've not actually tried this one yet. I'm intrigued because it is in between Celebrity Skin and I'm Nude. I'm Nude I've never bought because I think it's too nude for me, and Celebrity Skin is absolutely stunning. So this one is right smack bang in the middle. So as Jeffree says, the best thing to do is to shake these for a couple of seconds just to get the product moving around a little bit, and then you start to apply it to your lips. These ones smell like bubblegum, by the way. I love it. It smells great. This is a new thing. I don't remember them smelling like bubblegum. So this is Mannequin. I think you'll agree that I just about can get away with wearing this without it looking like concealer mouth. If you are a couple of shades darker than me, this may not work for you. Stick to Celebrity Skin, I would suggest. The quality and the consistency, the formulation of this is standard of Jeffree Star. It feels exactly the same, other than obviously he's added the scent of bubblegum to it, which is great. But as it is a nude, and you know how I feel about nude liquid lipsticks and the way that they perform on the lips, I can already see it settling within the lines of my lips. So it is going to be one of those ones which after a couple of hours doesn't look so great, and you will have to top it up. Unfortunately, that is not a criticism of Jeffree. That is just the way that all nude liquid lipsticks work out on the skin. Whether you're light skin, medium or dark, it doesn't really make a difference. It's got something to do with the colour and the way that it settles on the lips, and it's settling. Don't know if you can tell, it's starting to settle within the cracks of my lips quite quickly actually. It's starting to dry down, and it's not necessarily drying down in the most flattering sort of way. So it depends whether or not those kind of things bother you so much. It does bother me a little bit, but what I generally tend to do is to stop this sort of thing happening, or well, you can't really stop it from happening, is to apply a tiny little bit of lip gloss on top, and that way it will fill out the cracks and you'll still have the nice colour which remains underneath. So that is my thoughts of a Mannequin. So this next shade here is called Gemini. So this is Gemini. Love this shade. Wow. Reminds me a lot of Anastasia Beverly Hills. Which one is it? Is it Catherine? I think it's Catherine. A little bit like that. It's a very kind of terracotta-y, pinky, browny sort of shade, but more on the terracotta side. Will definitely suit all skin tones. As you saw, that was one layer that I've applied. It is not one of those ones which will settle within the lines of your lips because the shade is a little bit darker than a nude, but a very nice nude alternative for those that don't like super nudes, especially the way that liquid lipstick nudes settle on the lips like the previous one. This one will definitely work really well for you. This one also smells like bubblegum. I like it. So this is Gemini, so I'm going to wipe this one off. Dries down fairly quickly, but not too quickly that you can't move it around, smush your lips together, that sort of thing. So I like the way that these dry down on the lips. Fairly quick, but not too quick. This next shade is called Rich Blood. Now this one isn't as new as the other three that I've shown you, but it is still one of his latest ones. I ordered this when I ordered the Beauty Killer palette and the Skin Frosts, and I was like, let me just chuck Rich Blood in there, why not? So this one doesn't have that bubblegummy smell. This one just smells like chemicals. So this is Rich Blood. Now this is of a different consistency to all the other ones. The only one which is similar to this is Ho Ho Ho, which came out in the holidays as a limited edition liquid lipstick. And Jeffree has mentioned that this has got a different consistency to the rest, and the reason being is because this has got really small and very fine particles of glitter in it. They do translate onto the lips, especially if you rub your lips, the glitter will show up a lot more. So these are a lot thicker. They're more like, and this one is more like Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipsticks and the Stila ones, which are quite thick, and therefore applying it is a little bit more difficult, but you still get obviously a very nice color. I love this shade. Now, if you want to see a comparison to this one and Ho Ho Ho, I've brought it out just so that I can show it on my hand. I do like both of these, but this one is definitely my favorite because it's more of a deeper, more richer and more blue based red. The very terribly swatched one is Rich Blood. My apologies, I actually dropped it on my hand. And this one here is Ho Ho Ho. So you can see Ho 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 has a little bit more brown to it, and the other one has definitely got a lot more deeper, more bluer tone to it than the other one. In typical dramatic fashion, my lips are super sore right now. So this one I'm going to be showing you is Rose Matter. Lovely. And this one also smells like bubblegum. So this is Rose Matter. Now this is a very yellow base pink. This is not going to suit everybody. Now if you are around my skin tone, you can just about get away with it. If you're a little bit darker than me, it may wash out your complexion completely. You just need to remember that. This, if you have got a little bit of a darker skin tone than me, then you generally need something which has got a bit more of a blue tinge to it so that it complements your skin tone. Now this one, I think I just about get away with it, just about. But I really like this shade. I think it's gorgeous. I think it applies really nicely. It doesn't settle so much into the lip lines as a more nude shade does. And this is definitely the one that you can wear as an everyday sort of makeup type look. Obviously, if you're not me, and you'd have to go with these eyes. So what else can I say? I mean, the packaging itself, you guys have seen it to death. I think his packaging is my favorite. He really puts a lot of effort into his packaging with the whole pink lid, very high quality tube with the Jeffree Star Velour liquid lipstick written on top. One criticism I have to say, now this didn't used to bother me before, but it started bothering me quite recently, is the doe foot applicator like that. Now I like the fact that it's shaped so that it fits onto your lips nicely, but what has started to really bug me is the fact that it's quite fluffy. Now I'm not sure if you guys remember, initially Dose of Colours also used to have these fluffy doe foot applicators, then they changed them for something a little bit more streamlined, because what I find with these is sometimes the fluff can actually leave fluff marks, if that makes sense. So I don't always get a clean cut. I instead get a little bit of a fluffy mark left where it's like left almost like a feather shape, and then I have to go and try and tidy it up, and then I end up accidentally overlining my lips. Clearly my lips do not need overlining, obviously. So maybe that is something that Jeffree may want to address at some point in the future, to maybe change these a little bit. I do still like the little groove in there, which has, like I said, the lip shape in there. I think that's quite unique to his brand, but I do think that they either need to be less fluffy or not fluffy at all, and be more like a Dose of Colours, which have got the long sort of applicator, but it still makes it a lot more clean to apply. So that's it for my video, my review along with lip swatches of some of the latest Jeffree Star liquid lipsticks. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you've got any comments or questions below. Other than that, I hope you're all fabulous, and I'll see you all. Oh, I'm eating a hair. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.